Hi, this is Elisa from Local King Robert Stamp. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card with a pastel to create the beautiful sunset looking. It's very simple, so that's started. The material list, we are going to use our full cell stamp set. I just made one other card with this stamp set. It's also very nice. Just make sure to check the tutorial. Okay, so we're going to use the word stamp, the background stamp. This is my favorite background stamp. I use it a lot. So we're going to use black impact. I use brilliant. Is a pigment impact, so it works better. It's more moisture, so they will grab the embossing powder and the Versamark. White embossing powder, black embossing powder, few impact, okay, number 6 brown and number 18 dark brown. The mica color, this mica color is a very good coverage, so when you use it, it can really cover it, so it will show the color well. So we're gonna need Frisker the wave punch, but you can find something to replace. Few pastel, so the pastel I choose a yellow, orange, red, light blue, medium blue, and dark blue. So that's pretty much it. And makeup sponge and some water and some paintbrush for coloring. Okay, so also I need a 1 inch, 1/8 and a 1 punch, a little bit bigger, a little bit small, smaller, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's started. Okay, so first I'm going to show you how to create this song. So we're going to stamping on the craft cardstock. So what I did is I used a circle punch. Okay, I just puncture a circle. So this is our template, and then you're going to place any place you like to put your song. Okay, so I'm going to put here. Okay, a little bit high, a little bit low, it doesn't really matter, they all do the job. And then we're going to use a Versamark. Okay, we're going to just apply the Versamark, give a nice squeeze. So here, so that's how I get this. Okay, and then we are going to apply the white embossing powder. I try yellow, but it doesn't really work well, so I think white works better. Okay, we're gonna just apply a little bit white color embossing. Okay, and then I'm going to show you a tool that I just created myself. I use a piece of chipboard, and I just cover it with foil, because you see those mat, they're not heat resistant. So if you just heat up directly on top, then usually the mat will curve. So this way they try you, that way you don't damage your cutting mat. So okay, that's it. And then I grab a piece of scrap paper that you don't use anymore. You're going to hold it. It depends how much sky you want, how much water you want. So I'm going to make it probably maybe 2/3. That will be my sky, or exactly the half. No, I think like this. I want my sun is above the water. And then we're going to start with the yellow pastel. Okay, so we're going to just drawing few stroke. Okay, you don't have to cover all your cardstock. I like to leave a little bit gap between. Okay, and then we're going to use the yellow one. Just a few stroke. Okay, and then we're going to use our finger. So let's grab a little bit together. You can see better. Okay, and I'm going to use our finger, kind of just mix the color. Okay, let's turn to horizontal. Let's do these ways. Easier. Okay, kind of just rub Okay, and if you want more, you can add more orange. I'm going to add a little bit red. Try to keep your finger horizontal. You don't want to move your finger in different directions, so we want to keep your stroke horizontal. It looks more natural. Okay, if you don't have enough yellow, just keep 1 or 2 strokes. Remember, keep horizontal, and then one. Keep change your finger. Okay, you have 5 fingers to use, so change it. Okay, if this one dirty, and change the other one. Okay, and then let's remove our guiding window. Take a look. Looks pretty good. So you do see this sun color on the sun, right? It's okay. We're gonna use a wet cloth or baby wipe because those pastel, they are not permanent. So we can just easily clean the pastel. And you see over here, I accidentally pick up some pastel. That's okay. We can just add a little bit. Okay, add a little bit. Or you can use a Q-tip if you can clean that. Okay, so that's and then you have to clean your finger before you move to the blue color. Okay, and now we are going to add the blue color. So don't use this side of scrap paper turn over, because the blue and yellow, when they add together, they kind of make a dirty color. So we always start with a lighter color first. That's your foundation color. So just draw a few strokes. Try to keep your stroke vertical or horizontal, and then add the 1 or 2 light color, and then same thing, kind of just raw. Okay, if it's not enough, we can add a 1 or 2 stroke, and then a little bit blue, darker blue. That's what's the sunset looking. Okay, and then we're going to clean your finger. Okay, and then I'm going to change my paper. I'm going to turn over this size better, because I don't want all those pastel dust is going to make our card dirty. Okay, and then we had to seal it. So I found out you don't have to go buy those kind of expensive sealer. We're going to use the paper spray. Okay, any brand is okay. And then we're going to just spray on top. Okay, when it's wet, the color is a little bit darker. They actually dry pretty fast. Okay, after you spray with a hairspray, they are going to stay. So that's something you probably don't know. Okay, and also the car is going to be very smell good. Okay, if it's not enough, you can repeat a few times and add more. So now we are going to add our boat on top. So if you're not sure it's completely dry, you just use your heat gun to heat up. So now we're going to stamping our boat. This time I'm going to use a brilliant black. I'm going to use okay, gently ink your image here. Okay, and then we're going to stamps. So give a nice firm press. Okay, and then we're going to dip in into embossing powder, the black embossing powder. Oops. Okay, my moon become black. Don't worry, you just remove it, or use a brush to brush off. Should be fine. But when you do it, make sure it's completely dry before you dipping into the embossing powder. Okay, and then we are going to heat up again. So bring these. Okay, and then we're going to also add that small bowl here. Okay, and I'm going to do this at the end of the adventure begin. Okay, and then we're going to color it. The coloring is very easy. So we are going to just use this mica color, metallic, the pearl white is work very well. And then because we already did black embossing, so it's make the coloring is very easy. So just add a little bit water. Make sure you mix your paint well. So because the embossing powder kind of create an outline, so it make your coloring very easy. Okay, so we're gonna just okay, so almost finished coloring, and now I'm going to use a little bit copper. Okay, so the embossing powder is kind of created some kind of hill, so when you coloring, it kind of block the water running everywhere. So I don't think so that will be a problem. Okay, and then we are going to just mount it on the I use a piece of chipboard, so create some kind of thickness. Okay. And then what I like to do is I like to use a makeup sponge. Just give a little bit touch around the. So just use makeup sponge. Give a little bit touch around the border. Okay, and then I still find that like at the back is kind of empty, so I'm going to add the background. So this is our background stamp, is the definition of love from the dictionary. So I just use or number 6 brown and a little bit darker brown, and then I'm going to just put my card directly on top. Just add a little bit scrape. That looks much better. Okay, and then we are going to put a wave. Okay, so I already punched this one. Okay, punch. Okay, so I'm going to put this wave here. Okay, and the extra here, just trim right here. And just give a good amount of the double side tape. One there, the middle. Okay. Okay, so that's how I use the pastel to create a sunset looking. If you find these colors too much, just use a Q-tip, pick up the water, and then you can clean it. So then, oh, there's one more thing I forgot, my boat. So I have this little charm here. I'm going to just put my charm here. Okay, that the adventure begin. Okay, thank you so much for watching our tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and see you next time.